Y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only VSM. Let's go. Hey.
How's everybody doing? Okay. It's my first time. I'm excited to perform for y'all. Okay. I have a hard time telling you exactly how I feel. Too many situations showing up as me being delusional and apparently never real. You've told me my intuition is guided by hurt and that there's nothing more than I want to feel pain. That me accepting that I'm wrong is the only time I'm truly not insane. You said you love me even if I don't recognize it to be truth. That your cold shoulders and lack of affection is just me being clingy and where my patience is meant to be due. I remember when you said, telling you my needs puts too much pressure on you. How can I expect anything with everything you're currently going through? I placed myself on the back burner for months, you turning up the flame little by little, making sure I'm satisfying your every want. I'm tough, but feeling my heart grow brittle and my mind cripple. I was your right hand and your left, sometimes even your feet, letting you spew out your stress and your sorrow, carrying it so you don't have to experience defeat. Your clouds were gray but incapable of producing rain, so I gave my last in order to water your seeds. I asked you to compromise, but you say you shouldn't have to change. I given once more, continuing to deplete. We were never going to grow. You only willing to repeat. But still I stayed, convinced you carried the love that I seek. You didn't trust me having friends, so many days were spent alone. I only had you when we'd argue, since all your attention went to your phone. I finally worked up the courage to tell you I was done, but you said you weren't done wanting me. So for the first time in months, you start fucking me slow and kissing me oh so gently. Desperate for your whispers, once again I fell. A slave to your intimacy. Love felt like a spell. Things got better for a while, and I felt like I was finally seen. You still wouldn't take me out the house, but at least your offerings are clean. You started making new friends, and I love nothing more than to see you happy. Until I noticed you get around a particular friend, and all of a sudden you're becoming snappy. I never knew what was real, because when things were good, I'd see the potential. You were my first Gemini, so I never knew two faces were a real issue. You don't come from love, so from the beginning I knew I had to be patient. Just thought you'd try harder to appreciate my value while I'm sitting here waiting. You taught me a lot while I played my position as a filler, so for that I am grateful. My heart is my pillar, so although you're not who I thought you were, I could never be hateful. I recognize my downfall, not having boundaries or standing 10 toes, thinking unconditional love is always going to hurt, and because of forgiveness, anything goes. I wanted so badly to love that in the process I stopped loving myself. But I know now that love is active participation, not a trophy collecting dust on a shelf. Thank you.
My. I'm gonna tell you right now, you too bad to be having that type of situation. That ever happened to you, girl?
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, don't ever let that. Y'all give it up for VSM. That was her first time performing. But I already knew, because when virgins come to the mic, a virgin always gonna be tight. Exactly. You know what
sometimes, and then sometimes
no.
Sometimes they done been here before. They done been here before. They done these things. You know what I'm saying? That's it though.
I'm done. First of all, thank you for sharing your. I love when people can take their life and put it into art, because some people play characters. I know them. I've talked to them. I'll be like, you get tired sometimes? Like, I can't be a bad bitch all day. I gotta be like, nigga, look, I'm chilling today. I don't know what y'all talking about. Right. But we go through so many things. Again, we're not monoliths. We can talk about so many things. And you just shared probably a very intimate moment of you realizing, like, I ain't taking that shit no more. Mm-hmm. And for you to read it, I felt the emotion. I was just like, oh, you said you put it on the back burner and he turned up the heat. God damn. Oh, that's the worst feeling to ever start feeling whenever you're with a partner or you with even a friend. You know, sometimes, you know, I like to say I'm a low maintenance friend. I don't be like, I need you to talk to you. But at the same time, when you with a partner, it's just like, can we partner, you know? Right. So, yeah. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, you didn't bring the fire back? You didn't.
No, see, I'm an April Aries. You probably think I'm March Aries. They're more so the,
You think so? I know an April Aries that'll cut a nigga real quick. But at the same time, that explains you got the red too. So I'm appreciative that you shared that with us. Keep writing, keep going, keep performing. In if you can get that off a phone and like memorize because or say y'all want to hear a letter I wrote to myself if you have to read it because there's performance in reading too. So I never tell people you got to be off of this, but make it a performance as you read it. So that was beautiful and vulnerable. And I'm gonna pass it to Kira because she's the queen of vulnerability. When I say she's the queen of vulnerability, she said yes. She'll be putting some stuff and I'll be like, why are you talking about me like that? Why are you talking about me? Look, that was my New York accent. Why are you talking about me like that? Yeah.
Girl, I feel like that's probably, I had a Gemini once, so I was just sitting here.
Whoa.
No.
When you did say Gemini.
Man, listen, I was sitting here like, I know him. I just escaped him. I ain't been with a Gemini since. I ain't been with nobody since, but that's a topic for another day. Beautiful piece. But the difference between poetry versus spoken word is how you speak it and how you perform it. So like Michelle said, the fucking poetry was just fucking phenomenal. We all felt it. First time, you did way better than I did my first time. I had a podium. I was reading out a book. I was shaking. I couldn't make eye contact. So, girl, that was given like 10th performance.
Thank you.
I would say that voice notes is your friend because I can't perform a piece until I've memorized it. Because what it takes to perform and think about engaging and like how you're going to do it, that's all only after you're not thinking about what you're going to say. So if you're having to think about the next line or what you're going to say, then the performance is on the back end of the memory. Right. So I would say record it as a voice note, play it to yourself as a song so you can remember it. And then once you feel like you've remembered it more, then perform it a little bit in the voice note. So then you're learning your different cadences when you are listening to it back. And I would say like, I'm a little bit slow with my poetry. It takes me a minute to remember my stuff. Some poets like this one here, he could do some shit instantly. I can't do it. It takes me a while. But I would say definitely make it a voice note, practice it, play it in your shower, say it in your mirror, so that by the time you remember the poem, when you perform it for the next time, it's going to make the room shift with it. Because I think that the poets felt it because we're listening to the lyrics, but a lot of people that go to poetry shows that aren't poets are only there for the performance. And they're missing some of the impact of the good words if it's not being performed for their entertainment. So the poets, you ate down, we loved it. But for the fans that aren't poets, definitely learn how to remember that. But that shit was beautiful, girl.
Okay, that's really good advice. Thank you.
Yeah. First of all, it's just an illusion. It's black magic, like black excellence. But it take a long time to learn some shit. I've been doing it for so long that I be running old shit with new shit sometimes, and I be getting away with it. But that's neither here or there. But you like a fresh canvas. So do everything that they said as far as like learning it. But let's just say you did have it learned, right? And you wanted to just stay into yourself. Because just like chilling with you, I can clearly see you have no problems with eye contact. If you directed that energy like you're doing to me, to them, and just say your shit, then they would have been able to connect with you even more at the simplest level. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Like, you were strong. Like, I just kind of met you and I can tell that you want to win. Like you're not like if a challenge presents itself, you're going to come out on top. One of my friends tried to thumb wrestle her and she fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? So take that energy and put it into your poetry, and whatever you feel, whatever comes from it, that's totally valid. And just do that shit because you are you and can't nobody else do it like you.
That's real.
Y'all give it up for VSD. Okay, I gotta check on Nyla. Are you good over there, Nyla? Do you want something to drink? Do you want a water, a Sprite, whatever your mom let you have? Huh? What you want? Look, y'all got Capri Suns? We got lemonade. Raspberry lemonade. I gotta check on the babies. She said, no, we good? No, not even water? Okay, she said I'm straight. Okay, but if you do need something, just be like, and they gonna come, okay? Okay, she know. All right, good. Woo! Gotta check on the baby, you know what I'm saying? She been good, okay? When my kids being good, I'll be like, what you want? What you want to do? You want to go to a slime place? You want to go do this? You was being extra good. Hello, you want to go to a jumping spot? Hello. Yeah, you gotta.
I'm gonna have to get a toy.
Right, a toy. So, oh, yes, a toy. I'm excited. Okay. Ooh,